All right, we are back from Mr. Jeffrey's Algebra 2 with statistics. It's a fantabulous Friday. We got our Friday started off great by having one of our administrators sing really off key, like a, you know, first thing in the morning. A little Katy Perry action. Yeah, a little nightmare kind of. Very jealous of Helen Keller on that one. That also, if you are one of my students, don't forget that all the homework in Schoology is due Monday at 11:59 p.m. Now, I know I have lulled y'all in to a false sense of this stuff is easy after we came back, Mr. Jeffries. I don't know. And then I'm going to throw this at you. This is probably going to cause y'all, some mental anguish. Okay. It's just going to be super duper difficult. Okay. We'll try to, we're going to slowly step through this. Okay. So if you have the same base or log, natural log, whatever, you set the exponents equal to each other and solve. This is as far as we're actually going. Okay. We're not doing this where we've got to get one of the sides and take a log or throw a log or eat a log, nothing. So we're going to take these exponents right here and we're going to solve. Okay. So now, me personally, I like to get all my variables together and I like to get them on the left hand side. So I want to add an X. Yep. I I don't know why water has an expiration date. I mean, listen, when I took my okay, I bought it at the Quick Mart, man. Just leave me alone. All right, just drink. Hey, drink your unexpired water and be happy with it. All right, all right. So that's that problem. Some of y'all are like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, that's really it. Or, I mean, y'all want it to be harder? I mean, I can make it. I'm good at that. Okay, is someone saying that? Okay, so now I know on y'all's handout it's done vertically A and B, but I wanted to move it over. Okay, just that's just a me thing today. All right, so these are the same, correct? Yeah, so we're just going to say 4x minus 7 equals x plus 5. All right, I'm going to move this x over here. Okay, I got all my x's together. Now I'm going to get all my constants together. Then I'm going to divide. And then I'm going to get my answer. Some of y'all are like, this has to get harder. It basically, yeah. Yeah. Hey, here's what's funny. Here's the difference between this is how, as far as we're taking it, this is how the difference between algebra 2 and algebra 1. Okay? You ready? All right, I'll show you. Ready? So, this is the algebra 2 part. This is algebra 1. That's it. This is the algebra 2 part up here. This is algebra 1. That's it. Yep, that's it. Like after look, the actual step in algebra 2 is actually taking like just the exponents and setting them equal to each other, or just what's in the parentheses of the natural log or whatever and set them equal to each other. That's it. That's as far as we're going with it. You don't look satisfied. You no, you just don't look satisfied. You're sitting there like either you're already planning your nap for tomorrow, or you know, or you're just super lost already. We'll see. Hooray! It's a surprise. Okay. All right. All right. So moving on. These are the biscuits. These are the same, so I just set them equal to each other. Okay. Move my variables to the left-hand side. All right. Remember, this is understood to be a 1. We would you can multiply or divide, but a lot of people will divide by -1. No, I'm just looking at some of y'all's faces. I don't know if y'all are just having a rough day or somebody's floating air biscuits and it hasn't gotten over here yet. And like I'm seeing lots of snarls and stuff like that. So no, I'm not thinking about Pablo Escobar. Nope. Just stop. Just stop. You will take it so far in the opposite bad way that it is kind of like when I had your twin last fall. Um, they had a large discussion that in the Cars universe, since Sarge was a World War II veteran, that implies there was a car Hitler. Shh. Yes, from the green to the black. Okay, so what happened was when we subtracted 2x from both sides, guess what? These two x's go away. This is understood to be 1. What is 1 minus 2? Yeah. Okay, that's where the negative 2x went. I just kind of combined like terms, just kind of like I did over here and the 2 before. All right, are we good with 1 and 2? Anybody need more time? So yes, this is basically doing algebra 1 stuff with extra steps. Literally the extra step for y'all is this part right here. Just basically like marking out the bases and then solving. All right, so what I'm doing here is when I move this negative 6x, or move the 6x by subtracting, I have 2 minus 6x. So when I combine like terms, I get negative 4x. It doesn't disappear, I just combine them. Okay, and then thusly, when I add this 6 right here, or likewise, it doesn't disappear, it just combines, and it makes a new person. It makes a negative 4. Now, here's the thing. Amongst y'all out there somewhere, I know there are some students that can actually look at these type problems that we have here, and some people could possibly figure some of these out in your head. Some people, okay? Number one right here, definitely. And what's funny, I don't know if y'all do this when y'all are working with your elbow partners or whatever on problems. Not everybody shows every step. Okay, I show every step because I'm kind of my job as a teacher and make sure. But um, some people won't. That was the funniest fight, like argument. Not really fight. Wasn't a fist fight. Argument I had of two students that were like best friends since kindergarten, and I put them working together on something that had a whole lot of steps, and they got in an argument because they're like, I have to find another partner. This person doesn't show every step. And the other one says, yeah, I got to find another partner because mine is slow because they have to do every step. It was funny. I laughed. Ha 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 ha. Are you wondering about me or the math? Both? What part are you lost at? Not lost yet? Okay. No, I think we should call him by his nickname, Pablo Escobar. Because I said that is a story that or a movie that's coming out. Yes. Like y'all never share anything that probably isn't important to other people. Well, she had breath and she was breathing and then she ran out of it. There's a big supply chain issue happening right now. So now this one looks a little odd on number 6, but this log base 2 is the same. The only thing is this just doesn't have parentheses around it. So it's just a two-step equation. Some of y'all are like, yeah, it's kind of funny. All right. So that's that for that side. God, you're boring. Um, Now, here's the thing. One of the other Algebra 2 teachers had already covered what's on the back of our handout earlier this semester. I skipped it and I was going to slide it in, and because they tried to put it in with, I don't know, like 4 or 5, and we were talking this week with teachers from the other school. The section we're about to cover doesn't really belong with anything else. Okay, so we actually suggested for next year or next semester taking the section we're going to do, the part we're doing next, and actually the stuff that we're learning next week about rationals and something else, and just putting them all together, because it's like, here's 3 things that don't really fit anywhere else. So we're going to, it's going to be the unit of the Island of Misfit Toys. Okay, so, all right, piecewise functions. Now, we will see some graphs of this later, but this actually, you're given 2 rules. We're going to use this if x is greater than 1. Okay, we're going to use this if x is less than or equal to 0. Okay, I think I said 1 a while ago, but that's a 0. Y'all know what I'm saying. Now, question. This is f of 3. Is 3 greater than 0 or less than or equal to 0? Greater than 0. So which one are we going to use? The top or the bottom? Top. So we're going to use the top, and we're going to plug it in. And we get that. Basically what we're doing is, for this weird looking function here, I'm giving you an x, you plug it into which part it's supposed to go in, and you find the y. Okay. Now, let's look at number B. Okay. This is f of 0. Now, is 0 greater than 0 or less than or equal to 0? Less than. So we're going to actually use this one. And we're going to plug in 0. We're going to get that. Some of y'all are like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right. Now, f of negative 3. Is negative 3 greater than 0 or less than or equal to 0? Yep. So we're going to use this bottom one. Now, for the 18th, bajillionth, hundredth, trillionth, quadrillionth time, it does matter if you include parentheses of a negative, especially in the calculator. I love it. Students will say, my calculator gave me the wrong answer. Well, spoons make me fat. So, yep, negative 19, right there. Yep. Yeah. A lot of this is, once you figure out which part that you plug it into, it's all calculator work. Okay. Yeah. All right. I knew exactly what you're talking about, and the other people that tried to understand what you were doing, they are super lost. So I'm going to let them refer to you later. Okay. Now, only because time constraints. Now, for people that are like good, like computer programming and stuff like that, it's basically like a if then statement. If it's this, then you do this. If it's this, then you do that. That's it. Okay. Like in your calculator, there it's programmed. If you try to take a square root of a negative number, it says domain error. Okay. All right. So this is your turn. We're going to do it together. We're all in this together. Okay. So we have this one if x is less than 8, or this one if x is greater than or equal to 8. All right. we're starting with a -2. Is that less than 8 or greater than or equal to 8? Less than. So we're using this. Now, when we plug this in, because that x is already negative, you would plug that in as such. We should get 14. All right. For B right here, it says g of 8. Well, is 8 less than 8 or greater than or equal to 8? Yeah, greater than or equal to. So now, I know it has a fraction. If you didn't want to type the fraction, you just want to do the decimal in the calculator. It's the same thing. Now remember, multiplying by a fraction is like dividing by the bottom number. So what is 8 divided by 2? 4. And we get 2. Wow. Whoop, sorry. Why do I have 2 blues that are the same? Okay. So 10. 10 is greater than or equal to 8. So we'll use this one. What is half of 10? 5. So our answer is 3. Okay. So is this as bad as what you thought it was going to be? No. It is different than what we were doing on the first page. But, y'all can do it. Chugga, 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 chugga. Ooh, ooh. Kind of like when Major Payne told that little boy about the little engine that could. All right. Now, this time we're doing the same thing, but graphically. This is kind of like if you've ever played Battleship. Okay. Yes, Mr. Jeffries. Are you talking about me or talking to me? About me is fine. If you're talking to me, I don't want to be rude and not answer your question. Okay. Yeah. Talk about me all you want. All right. So basically, these are our x values. It says f of -6. So I'm going to go right here. All right. Our sixes, these look like it goes by 2. So -6 is right here. Okay. Where would I go to try to find part of the graph? Would I go up or down? Down. And it hits right there. Well, that number happens to go in between -6 and -8. I wonder what number is between -6 and -8. No. Yeah, -7. No, it wasn't a trick question about what numbers between -6 and -8. Okay. All right. This one is -4. So I go to -4. I go now. There's two things. There's a closed dot and a open dot. Okay. Closed dot is included. That's like dating. Okay. Open dot is friend zoned. You're acknowledged, but you're not really in the group. Okay. So we go up. Now this number happens to be between 2 and 4. I wonder what number is between 2 and 4. 3. Oh my goodness. Okay. The last one, we have 5. Okay, so 5 is in between 4 and 6. Last time I checked, it might have changed. I hadn't watched the news today. Okay. And if we go up, it would hit right here. All right, that number is between 6 and 8. I wonder what number is between 6 and 8. 7. Okay. Oh, now, yes, because, okay, because 6 is not written right there, because if it was, it would look like this. See how all that's smushed together? Okay. Now, this your turn that we're going to do together. It's by ones. It's all labeled. This should actually be a little bit easier than what we just did. Yeah. All right. So we got to start at -2. -2 is here. Am I going to go up or down to find my y value? Up, because it's a closed circle. Up. That y value is 3. Okay. X is 0. Right here, I have to go. If you say go up, then we need to, you should have went with that student that went to the eye doctor yesterday. Okay. You're going to go down. That y value is -1. All right. F of 3. So we go over 3. It's right here. We go up and it touches here. Okay. I don't know what just, okay. And that value is 5. Now, for the problem, like on your homework that I have set and stuff, and like it would be on the test, it would be a problem like this your turn, not 1 by 2s, and they got odd numbers, and people are trying to guess what number comes next, and things like that. It's just all confusing. Cats and dogs living together, human sacrifice. Okay, so what? Okay, so right here, all right, we're going to see if these two things are the same. Okay, we're looking for 6. We're plugging in 6. Is 6 greater than or less than 0? Great. Two things. Pass, please, and turn the thermostat down a little bit. I'm about to feel like I'm in a crock pot. Okay, so we plug this in. Well, I shouldn't have an X right there. I should have a, yeah, I should have a 6. Well, I know that's going to be 30. This is -3 times 36. Okay. All right, if I plug that into the calculator, I get -78. Okay. I come over here. I plug in 6 right here. I get 3. Now, here's the thing. Is -78 the same thing as 3? No. So this answer is the same answer I got from many females in high school and college about asking them to go on a date. No. Okay. So, and that's it. Okay. Now, by the way, we're up to 105 subscribers. You know, just need 895 more subscribers to get the blue mohawk. Okay. Don't forget, we have homework. Okay. Good stuff. Good things. Roll Tide.